In this video, I'm going to try to answer a couple of questions that you have posed, and we're going to have a look at plants in what are new plants in planters and things like that. So this is a sort of bits and pieces video, but they're all bits and pieces I find interesting. This is an astonishing view of me. We're going to have a picture of that. Okay, let's go fishing. Now my stink bait, and I did have the cellar door closed, has gone off, but look, the worm is still good bait for fishing, so worms last longer than stink bait. Okay, let's pop up here. What time is it? Oh, midday. Right, I am at sea again and I have my fishing pole with me. We are sailing along. Can I fish as we sail? Whoa. Better to stop. I lose track of the bait. Let's move away from the fishing pole. Let's just furl the sails. We should come to a halt. Excellent. Let me just check. I've still got bait. Fish meat stink bait. Now we're a long way out, so I don't know whether the fish will be this far out. Seas can be a bit of a desert. For those of you who are new to my channel, I am and have been a sailor for a very, very long time. I've been sailing since I was 14 years old, and we were sailing halfway across the Atlantic, and the steering broke and we had to stop mid-Atlantic to mend the steering. And I know that most of the, areas in these deep seas can be desert-like, but from nowhere a pilot whale came and swam under our boat and up the other side, then under again and up the other side, and did this several times. So even in the middle of the ocean there was a pilot whale, and it was just curious, came to play with us. Yeah, you can fish from a boat, but whether you catch anything is a different issue. Right, I think what we'll do is we will swoop round and go back to base, and I'm gonna slow down because that is much too fast for docking. We'll try to get alongside here, and we know that we can fish from a boat. As I said, the issue is, can you catch anything? So let's go a bit further in, and it might be that this is what you have to do to fish successfully, and certainly trying to fish when you're going along is not ideal. Oh, I can see it. Looking at it over here. Can we catch a fish? Ooh, so relaxing. I should have got a fish then. I didn't get a fish. Did you see that? I must have done that wrong. Let's, do remember it's left click. Right, let's try that again. Right, there's the bobber. Oh my goodness, listen to this. Sitting here, the water gently going past. Oh my word. Aha! Yeah, it's one of these now. I was amused by the name. I would pronounce that crappy, but a lot of you said it's actually crappie. So I'll take your word for that, my friends. And I'm just going to gently ease in here. I'm not even going to put the sail in. I can just gently drift alongside with the tide. Are you asleep yet? A lot of my people do find my voice very relaxing. Okay. Bring her alongside. And then we're going to get on the raft and let's see if we can fish from a raft. Because if we can, I think that will be pretty fantastic. Right, that should do. Oops, I'm over the side. Okay. Now let's load our, get this off my bar. Left click. Right, fish meat bait loaded. Let us get our oar. Right, let's get onto the raft and then we can reverse out. Okay, we come along the shoreline. I think we stand a better chance of catching a fish if we are closer in. Now we can't paddle and fish at the same time, so yeah, the bait is on. See if we can catch anything. As we sit here watching the ripples on the water. Can you see them on the left hand side? It's beautiful. Oh gosh, it's going dark. Well, we can fish from a raft. That's not the issue, is it? The issue is whether we catch anything, and that's more to do with where we are, because the mechanism clearly works from a raft. We've got good bait. I can't see any fish. I've never seen any fish in the ocean, actually. I work on the belief that they are there. Come on. No, it's not going to happen, is it? Okay. Let's try a bit. Can we fish that way? Oh, we can. So you don't have to fish in front of you. Can we catch anything there? Yes. What do we catch there? Oh, a dead yellow perch. Wow. Well, I think that's, I'm facing this way, aren't I? I think that's pretty good that we can fish. I mean, I'm not going to try and fish from a moving sailing boat again, I'll tell you that. But we can certainly fish from a stationary boat and a stationary raft. Nice. Oh, that's a good experiment. Now what I'm going to do is I want to put this fish on a mount. So that's my taxidermied black sheet fish. Can I put this one in there and seal it? I can. Haven't got one in there, but I think this one is now ready. Yes, look at that. Okay, so if I look at this, yeah, I've got a crappie, and we can do the juvenile fish. That's really interesting to me. Okay, so let's get a couple of mounts out and we will mount our trophies up here. Splendid. Okay, let's go. Right, now we can have a mount there. Can we? We can. And this is taxidermied. Look at this. Can I have a mount there? Yes. And this is our juvenile black sheet fish. Wow. Pretty spectacular, isn't it? That's the first crappie we found, and that is a mackerel. I am liking this a lot. I have no room in there. Let's pop those in there. And then I'm going to put my fish away. Now I think fennel will keep. So if I look at the fennel here, it says fresh for 20 days. Oh, that's good, isn't it? So if we put the fennel in here, that's fresh for 1 day. Fresh for 1 day, but in here it's fresh for 5 days, and 5 days for that. And the fennel, 96 days. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That's my fishing line, and I'm starting to need food. This is food I have collected myself. And as I said, I'm still getting used to the look of the berries. That's okay. Shut that. Just eat those up. There's something so satisfying about eating food that one has foraged, as opposed to eating food that one has just, you know, picked up from God knows where, frankly. Let's put the ore back. That's it. Yay. I think I'm going to take those two out. Yeah, makes life easier, doesn't it? When you have a proper walkway. Oops. Okay, so when I was on my trip, I collected fennel seeds. And you can see that I'm already taking advantage of the ground storage, the massive ground storage we've got. The other thing I did want to show you is I got some rusty gears in those ruins. Look. Okay, you can put one on. Two, look at this. Isn't that fantastic? Absolutely fantastic. I wanted to have a look at what our new flowers look like, so I put out a succession of pots and flower pots, and if you look at this, that's the mugwort, which I think looks really, really pretty. Beautiful, pale, delicate colours. The daffodils just look superb, absolutely superb. But I have a terrible problem. Look at this. Yep, I've tried it. The bluebells. And they've disappeared. They've just disappeared. All my bluebells have turned to earth. So that's a bit disappointing, because I had really hoped that we would see what they were like. Now the other thing I have is I found 3 fennel seeds, and I'm going to plant them over here. I have set up some medium fertility soil. That will do, I think. And I'm just going to grab a hoe and some fence, because we will need to protect these from the animals. Okay, well, I have got my normal sort of little square of farmland, and I've planted my 3 fennel seeds. I've put fence around it, because now remember that the hares and the bears will come and eat it. But what I'm having problems with is this earth is not moisturising. Now this is normal water, this is not seawater. So I suspect that there is a bit of a problem. They've been changing the soil a lot, and this is why I want to try growing things, because they are changing the amount of grain you can get from planting plants, and they have changed the fact that hares are attracted. So given that they've been messing about with this, I wonder whether this will still moisturise or not. And as I said, I took the water from the pond over there. I did not take it from here. So it is not seawater. So I think I may have found two problems just by sort of, playing around, as one always does. This is why people like me play these early release things, so that we can spot if there are problems. So I need to go and report those two to the devs. I have raised the issue of the bluebells with the devs, and I've asked whether this is a glitch or... What time is it here? It's August. I just wonder whether they're supposed to come up in spring. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, I have raised it as to whether this is on purpose and they're true wildflowers. You can't put them in pots. Or whether there is some issue with what time of year I'm trying to grow them. Somehow I don't think so. I think these are all wild surmises on my behalf, and I bet it's just a glitch. I'm just going to go and have another look at this earth to see... I could have just stepped down there, couldn't I? Just to see whether this earth has moisturised. I can't believe it. This was meant to be just a sort of, a video about a few odds and ends, just trying a few things out. No, it's still not moisturised. It should have moisturised by now. Crazy. Huh. Really crazy. Anyway, let me go and have a look at my fish over here. See how they are. Yeah, very nice. They seem to be all right. Yes, they're all running away from me. I spent ages trying to get a photograph of a fish biting me. Yeah, it's all very nice. Well, I am going to... Ooh, we've got flax. Let's take that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there for today, my friends. As I said, I'm a bit shocked to find that what was supposed to be a simple video has thrown up what I suspect are a couple of glitches. Autumn is coming, and we will see whether this area becomes truly cold. I mean, at the moment it's 31 degrees in August, so not too bad. Yeah, good. Okay, well, this is a shorter than usual video, mostly because I got totally thrown by the things that I found or didn't find. So I will see you in the future, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next. Bye bye.